Steve Aoki, welcome to Romania again. Welcome to Neversea. You have a huge crowd tonight. They're really expecting you. They've been chanting your name. What's your opinion about Romania, and what do you think about our crowds?
It's my new favorite place in the world, honestly, since I played Untold the first time, and I played Neversea last year for the first time as well. So it's like whenever I talk about my favorite places to play, now I'm talking about Romania, because the crowd there's so much energy and there's so much love, and you really feel the energy, you really feel it. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I do what I do, is to get the reaction and the feedback. And you know, when you get that kind of reaction from a place you've never been before, you'll never forget it. So I'm you know, I have to be in Romania at least once a year now.
Well, I hope that will happen once a year, many years from now. You've been organizing parties ever since college. You've been producing music. You've been DJing for a lifetime, basically. My question for you is, when exactly did you discover that you have the party in your DNA? Do you remember the exact time when that happened?
I'd say that, like, I always wanted to perform since I was a kid, since I was a teenager. And when I was a teenager, when I was like 15, 16 years old, when I figured out how to play guitar and use a microphone, you know, and I remember playing in the living room at my friend's living room in front of like 4 of my friends. At that moment, I knew this is what I wanted to do. And even my friends were singing with me on songs that, like, I taught them before the show. You know, like, just them singing along with me, that moment was important. So I'm still like that same kid, you know, on stage looking for fans, singing along to my songs. And you know, I don't know, that thing's never changed.
We don't have much time, but I know you're doing a lot of social work, a lot of nonprofit work. You have your own foundation. A quick answer. I know that you've been involved in helping public schools in America educate children musically. What's your opinion? Do kids get enough musical education as it is?
No, I don't think they do. I think that there's certain countries where you could tell the music education is a priority, like, let's say, like Sweden. I just came from Sweden, and you could tell because that country really pumps out some of the best producers in the world. So you could tell what countries have integrated music as far as the educational process in the youth, or where it's part of youth culture, and then you could tell where countries don't really have that. And music is, you know, it changes people's lives. It's something that will never go away. It's part of culture, and it makes people feel good. At the end of the day, we all need music. So I think it's very important, and it's something that we all need.
2 quick questions, last ones. In your opinion, what's the best song in the world for having sex?
I don't listen to music when I have sex.
ATB said the same thing, so I'll
I
believe
mean,
you.
like, it's I don't know. You, like, music can distract you from, like, what's really right in front of you, because, like, I use music when I work out. You know, like, it's weird. It's like it's like not distracting, but I'm also not so focused. In sex, you have to be focused, right? So. Yeah, so I say no music this time.
And last question, what's the best advice you got in your life, and who gave that to you?
I mean, I feel like I've lived many lives, and there's been many moments of my life where there was a tipping point or something that, like, helped propel my life forward. So it's hard to pick one, but I'm not sure who told me this or if I've gathered it from numerous people, because anything I've learned has always been gathered from other people or what I've read or whatever I've learned along my path. But I think one of the most important things is be yourself, because there's no one else like you, and it feels like it's easy to copy other people because you see the success of others, and we do live in a culture, in a world where we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people because of social media, Instagram, things like that. So I think it's important to, like, really trust yourself and and be vulnerable, and that first transition period is very difficult, but eventually you'll be able to find your own way to express your creativity. And I think that's like, you'll be able to do that better if you trust yourself and be yourself.
Steve Aoki, thank you very, very much, and have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Romania, put your hearts up for Avicii right now.